Hey guys, are we live? Hello, hello. Oh, looks like the stream has started. That's good. So hey everybody, welcome back to GWN. Thought we'd have a little bit of fun today in the middle of CWLs, and this is a losing season for me because I've got all my games in, and we're a little high in the leagues right now, coming off of running 15 versus 15s to 30v30s. So I've just been kind of working on the games enough to get the medals, and I had a Town Hall 8 that ended up in my top 30. And I've been playing with it, and to be honest, I'm kind of meh about it. I want to get it to Town Hall 9. So I'm going to go ahead and rush it. They had a $2.99 get umpteen million gold deal, so I went ahead and bought that. And I've got some magic items, a couple of hammers, or rather the Book of Buildings, and even a Rune of Gold, as well as a Rune of Dark Elixir. So I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and pop this puppy up to Town Hall 9. And I thought I'd stream it. Thought it might be interesting. So we're going to go ahead and do that and kind of see where it takes us. When you do an upgrade like this, and really it's whether you're rushed or you're max, same big difference, you want to kind of plot it out. Figure out what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. So taking a look at what we get when we go to Town Hall 9. Obviously, we got the 2 Expos, the Archer Queen. We get some more resource buildings, a few more defenses, some more walls, and a couple of more traps and bombs kinds of stuff. So then we get a little bit, enough to make it worth our while, and build a new base. I have what I call my shield base I typically use for these kinds of things. There we go. We'll switch over to that real quick. Now let's go ahead and do the upgrade. So we'll start off by hitting the Town Hall. Use the book on that. And now we're at Town Hall 9 and we got all kinds of new goodies. So we can get the Archer Queen. Let's start off with the resource stuff. We'll put these over here. Oops, don't need that yet. This far left one is the place where I put all the stuff that I'm going to actually work on as I upgrade stuff. And whenever I do one of these, I always deploy everything right away. That way I can build a real base and put it up, or copy one, which I usually do from one of my other games. Let's see. Go ahead and knock these walls out real quick. There we go. If anybody's got any questions, feel free to toss them up in chat. I'm kind of watching it as I do this. Let's see. What do I got over here? 3 million in gold still. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop the new defenses. We'll get them set up. To speed this along, I'm going to go ahead and hit these builder potions I have. Love the magic items. So much you can do with them. Drop the wizard tower. Now, in case you guys didn't know, if you go into war and you've got stuff that's still building, you can actually get level 1 of whatever it is that's still building. So when I drop these 2 Expos here in a few minutes, they will both be level 1 Expos completely built over in my war base. Oops. Let's flip over to that. And we'll go ahead and put these down real quick. They're kind of a gimme. I think that's it for bombs and traps. Yep. We'll drop this. There we go. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Andrew. Well, now I'm feeling kind of embarrassed. I'm sitting here doing this whole upgrade, and I'm not even showing you guys. Oh, the wonders of live stream. Well, you missed it, but I just upgraded all kinds of stuff on this base. Maybe we'll do another one. Let's see, what do we got here? One builder left. We'll go ahead and finish these off real quick. Can't believe I forgot to switch over to the live feed. Starting to think my little man cave here is getting dusty on me. Okay, let's go ahead and use some metals to grab some gold. Put that down. Grab some more gold. Grab our other one. There we go. So those are both building now. Now let's see here. For the Archer Queen, we need 40,000 in dark. So we'll just go ahead. I'm just going to use the rune. I want to get my Archer Queen. Normally I would wait until I've upgraded the storage, but that's alright. Now we got the Archer Queen. And that leaves nothing. It is all done. Now we have 2 builders left. And the 2 biggest things you want to upgrade to Town Hall 8 right away immediately are going to be the Clan Castle and your laboratory. Now, Clan Castle, I will go ahead and use a book of building on that one because I want the 30 Clan Castle space for my troops. But I've already got something upgrading in the laboratory. It's only going to be down for 2 days, and whatever's upgrading is upgrading for 3 days. So I'm just going to let that one sit and build. And there we go. We now have a fully deployed Town Hall 9. And the reality is it didn't really cost me anything. Because I had, you know, books and runes and things like that that I already had saved up for this upgrade. So that works out pretty doggone good. Now for base design, what I'm going to do is swipe a base from one of my other games. Now, this is the benefit of obviously having been around for a while and having so many games. I have a lot of different base designs. Some that are mine, some that are internet bases that I've picked up over the years. Town Hall 9, let's see. Phoenix Abyss is a Town Hall 9. So we will copy that layout to this one. And we'll save that. Now obviously the walls and some of the buildings and that, the levels aren't where we want them to be. But it's okay. Most of what's moved over is here. We can just kind of clean it up a little bit. So we're going to take out these level 7 walls. And then we'll come in here and replace these with level 7 walls. Because obviously these actually have to, you know, stand up to attacks. Oops. There we go. Now the hub, the most important walls in the hub of this base are all level 7. And we will simply fill in over here. There we go. Now all those have been filled in. And we have a functioning base set up for our home village. War base could be a little bit trickier because I've got to pick a base that, a layout that I don't have in use as a war base anywhere yet. And most of my home villages are set up with that donut base. I like to use that one. So we'll just take a look and see what I got. Now that's using the other donut base. Note Vento and Weeha. I know Firestar, and that's got it. Who's got that other? One of these games has a different base. The builder base on this account? It doesn't look like anything. I only run the builder base on a few of my accounts. This one is just for clan games. So this one is just a builder hall level 2, and I'll use it to do some clan game type stuff. Nothing interesting. Not even remotely interesting. Not even slightly interesting. Man, I really am using this on most of my games. Yeah, if something works, you know, why change it, right? Come on, I know I got one of them that doesn't have this up. Which one is it? Okay, Feng Bao. Nakame Warrior. I'm pretty sure Ziggy and Upeppo and Viramo have it as well. This is taking way too long to find. How about Grumpy Old Man? Nope, that's got it too. How are you guys doing with the challenges on season challenges? You getting through your season challenges and knocking them out? I've been running them on a few of mine and doing pretty well. I went ahead and got the gold pass on 4 of them. Now I guess I'm going to have to find it on another game. But at least that one's done. I'll bet I can find it on the other tablet. Oh, let's see. Mitch Minion Drop or Mitch Drop? Well, you're right. It is based on the base that you're going up against, and I kind of switch between them, to be honest. If I'm just doing general attacks because, you know, I need to, for example, work on getting loot, just picking up loot as I go, I'll typically use Minion Drops. That's kind of my default go-to, if you will. That's what I use the most. Mitch is very specialized. I only use that one. Typically when I have a diamond-shaped base that's based at the bottom or the top corner, the north or the south compass marker, and the air bombs are in that corner of the base. So if it's like, say, a more square base, or if things are better situated in a strong hub, I won't use Mitch on that usually. And drop Mitch, really, you can use drop Mitch on any base if you can get the timing right. It tends to work better again on diamond bases because, again, it's an air type of attack. You're more square, boxy, or non-symmetrical, your asymmetrical bases. For those, I tend to use ground, especially GiBoCC. But for the diamond bases, I go to air. So that's when I use those. We had a discussion on the forum about that in the last couple of days as well. Some folks were complaining about how they wanted to be able to run something else for a diamond shaped base because they were having problems with diamond bases and they didn't think that nothing else would work of, you know, the typical air attacks. There we go. I'm back on a real game now. Clean up my lawn a little bit. So I mean, like I said, if I'm just out hunting, whether it's for resources or, you know, if I'm working on one of these tasks, for example, so, you know, the collect 30 stars for versus battles task, and we see that kind of thing in both clan games as well as season challenge. For that, I'll be using minion drops. Now, right now, we've got earned 15 stars from versus battles using 2 boxer giants. So I'll probably use GiBoCC to complete that on this one. I was trying that earlier, and it never fails. Whenever I go to a specific one, a specific strategy, everything wants the air strategy and not the ground strategy, or vice versa. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay, nothing in the corners. Yeah, we should be able to come up the bottom on this one. Confound it. Well, I wanted to open up that lower compartment, but that didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Oh, I love that my battle machine lasts longer now. Taking it like a champ. Oh, I missed it. I really haven't used GiBoCC in a while. Well, I got 2 stars out of it. I mean, that's the other thing, too, is I don't need any resources on this game, so I typically kind of spam. I don't really take the time to put together a more precise attack. I'm kind of bad for that right now. I do a little bit better on the KVN and the Herr Nacht games because those actually, I'm going for resources. But on this one, I'm just trying to grab some stars. So I don't really care. Is he going to survive? Nope. So like I said, how are you guys doing with your season challenges? You knocking them out? And bombers didn't go the way I wanted them to. Well, we should still get into the middle. I don't know if we'll get the 2-star or not. A lot depends on if we get that giant cannon. Yeah, but we didn't get the... Yep, didn't get the roaster. Oh well. 1 star it is. He's not going to survive. You guys got any other questions? Live streaming gets kind of boring if I'm just playing the game. Something else a lot of people are talking about on the forums, so I'll find something to talk about. A lot of controversy from a small crowd, but you know, nonetheless, they're a very vocal crowd about the season challenges and not having everything unlocked right away, and some of them that are not really applicable to everybody. When you look at the season challenges, take for example the one for walls. Upgrade any 25 wall pieces. If you're fully maxed, whether you know you're at Town Hall 12 and fully maxed, or at another Town Hall and you're not going to upgrade, you can't do that one. And that's 200 points. That's 1/3 of the points in this current week. And a lot of people are upset about that. They're also upset that they don't get everything unlocked right away, or they can't see what it is in plan. I talked about that a little bit in the sneak peek videos, you know, that they would not all be unlocked. But I do understand the bit about not seeing them, because I'd like to know what's coming up so I can plan. Because when you're doing upgrades at a higher level Town Hall, some of these upgrades take anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. I mean, you know, case in point, you know, take a look at the time on the level 16 to 17 Archer Tower upgrade. Now, you're talking about a 10-day and 19-hour upgrade with the 15% perks. So, I mean, it's still a really, really long upgrade. So you want to be able to plan for something like that, but you can't see what's coming up, and I'm going to guess there's probably another one of those upgrade 5 things on the home village or builder base ones, and you know, my builder base is already maxed. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we won that one. My builder base is already maxed, so I can't do anything there. And the only reason I can actually do anything on the home village is because of the update itself. So it is kind of irritating that I don't get the benefit of a talking and playing at the same time, guys. Sorry. I don't get the benefit of knowing what's coming in advance. Now, if we can keep that roaster out of the way, good. There's 1 star. We still got a few cannons left, maybe enough. Battle machine would long since be dead if it weren't for that update. Like I said, loving the update. Ground is still weak, though. The cannon cart, here we go. The cannon cart nerf, it just took the steam out of the cannon carts at this level, level 16. And it's great that we won, but let's see. Give me 1 second to figure this base out. This is what I was talking about. You get a base that'd be perfect for air, but you're trying to do a ground-based task. Alright, let's see if we can... Trying to land the big bomb blows right in the middle to dismantle these walls more efficiently. Gotta get that. There we go. Crusher's down. Ah, dang it. Lost the battle machine. Let's see. High Almost Max Builder Hall 5 besides walls a week or so ago. Recently rushed to Builder Hall 7. Wow, that was fast. Harry, why don't you put up your tag, your player tag, so that I can take a look at your base. Which of my videos has a good Builder Hall 7 diamond base you could use? Oh man, we're getting some serious snow today. I don't have a Builder Hall 6 or 7 anymore. Have you gone on my blog, blog.clashmaniac.com? If you go there, this is that same base, isn't it? If you go to the blog, you will find that I have a section with nothing but Builder Hall 5 stuff on it, or Builder Hall 7 stuff on it. And there. I think at Builder Hall 6 and 7 I had an elongated sidewinder that I used. And that was my favorite base. Tell you what, let's take a look. blog.clashmaniac.com. Builder Hall 8, 8, 8, 8. Should almost be there if that's week 1. Okay, so there it is. Let's see if I can find the actual post. So I did one that had all the Builder Hall 7 designs. There's the Builder Hall 8 designs. Come on, where's my final Builder Hall 7? See, we're going back a little bit now. There's the Builder Hall 7 upgrade strategies, so you might want to watch that. You'll find some of that helpful. I talk about how to build a base. There's a base building series 101, 2, and 3. Come on, where is my Builder Hall 7? There's the upgrade guide. Come on, almost got it. Builder Hall 6 base designs. All right, now this is getting irritating. In the forums, in the Builder Base forum, I have all my Builder Hall 7 bases in an article there as well. So here you can see some of them. And then there's the videos. Builder Hall 7 base designs and closeout. There's one of my favorites. There's another one, a brackets base. So I would say watch that video, Builder Hall 7 base designs and closeout, for my discussion on bases. And you can see the ones that I use the most at Builder Hall 7. They're usually the ones that are in the thumbnail. So probably the one on the left there. Let's see if I have that separately. No, it's in the closeout video, but I don't have it on there. So the one that's on the left on the thumbnail for the closeout video. Taking a jump back here, we'll take a look at your game. G0C. VGL. Hairy Tomato. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, you definitely want to get that roaster upgraded as fast as you can. I think I would probably focus my attention on that initially. Maybe get some of the low-hanging fruit out of the way first. Level 5. Level 1. So focus first on getting anything that's level 1 to level 5. Okay, just to bring it up to a level 5 defending Builder Hall 7. Okay, that's where I would go first. I put 0 time into the clock tower. I see you're upgrading that right now to level 5. That's fine. But to be honest, I wouldn't even bother with that because you need to put your resources into your defenses right now. Guard post is level 5. Okay, it's level 5. Yeah, so look at my upgrade guide and just go through the stuff that's level 1, 2, whatever, get it up to level 5. Definitely get that roaster up to level 5. Roaster, multi-mortar, those are your key defenses at this level. Those two right there are probably the biggest and baddest of the defenses that you're going to have working for you. The crushers are important, don't get me wrong, but they're not nearly as important as those two. Those are the ones you've got to get up. And then, of course, you want to get to Builder Hall, say, 8 as quickly as you can as well. Get the extra army camps down because those will affect your offense. Have you upgraded the lab yet? No, you're going to have to get that lab upgraded too so you can take advantage of the stronger offense. Let's take a look at what you got going on offensively. So I'm guessing you're running mostly GiBoCC, probably. Maybe some Bombarian carts as well. Those will work good. If you're a ground guy, those will work really well. It's kind of up to you to decide what you want to run at Builder Hall 7. I ran beta minions all the way through, mass minions. That was the one thing I used all the way through when I rushed my games, and I didn't really start to work on the other strategies until later on. I mean, I worked on them on my other games, but on my main game, I rushed all the way through with beta minions and then worked on the other strategies later on down the line. So that'll work fine for you. Baby Dragons, probably not going to do a whole lot for you anymore at Builder Hall 7. I wouldn't put a whole lot of time into them. You can do the beta minions if you want, but it's going to be a while till you get your drop ships. And if you're already a ground guy, you've already got them to level 10, I would say put my time and attention into getting those to level 14 as quickly as you can. And, of course, get that battle machine to level 5 so that you get his ability. Believe it or not, a level 5 battle machine will hold you over all the way over to Builder Hall 8. I have that on a few of mine where I have the... I gotta take off one. I'll remember. I'll take it off the list here. I've got a few of my games where I'm running lower level battle machines still, and they work just fine. Take, for example, Clash Maniac. Now you can see here Clash Maniac is a fully deployed Builder Hall 8, and I have worked on a number of my key defenses along the way. Giant Cannon and Roaster and Multi-Mortar are already at level 8. But there's plenty of other defenses that are lower. Most of what I've been working on with this base over the course of the last few months has been getting them up to level 6 and 7. So you can see how some of the things are at 7. The next thing I'll upgrade here will be the double cannon. Already got all of the army camps down, though. I wasted no time getting all 6 of the army camps down. That was one of the first things that I did. Yeah, the beta minions are great as your key troop as you rush to Builder Hall 8. I've used them. Hard to believe, hard to say this, but actually it's been what, 2 years? Almost 2 years now. Yeah, they came out with the builder base back in July of 2017, if memory serves, wasn't it? Maybe a little bit sooner, earlier than that. So it's coming up on 2 years that I've been playing that game. And I've always used my beta minions all the way through. I even use it on my lower level ones too. Not so much on the higher level games now, because obviously I've got more that I can work with. So... Oh, you little devil dog, you. You ruined my strategy. Now I'm just going to send everything in. Hey, Jack. How you doing? Well, Battle Machine ain't going to last long. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I've been an airbender, Harry, for most of the time that I've played. But believe it or not, 65% 2 stars, that's typically all you need for most of these to win. If you can get 61% or better 2-star, you're going to do all right. You talk about an underwhelming GiBoCC. I mean, it doesn't get much more underwhelming than what I just did. That's about as underwhelming as it gets. How am I winning these? That's a riot. I must be pretty low in the 4,000s. All right, let's try coming from the other side this time. Okay. I think the thing that's toughest for me on my GiBoCC is, you know, like I said before, I don't have much patience to drop a troop here, a troop there, and take it really slow. I've done that in the past. I've pushed and I've gotten up high and that, you know, and it works great. But I just want to drop my troops and get going. You know? And with any of these strategies, you really need to take the time to analyze the base and figure out where its weak entry point is and what the overlapping coverages are between the different defenses and so forth. I mean, you know, you take a base like this, if you come up from the bottom, whether it's the bottom left or right, you're running into all kinds of high hit point structures. You've got the roaster down here that's going to be slamming you. You got a double cannon, you got the mega Teslas. I mean, there's lots and lots of defenses down there while you're trying to break through those level 7 walls, which is just ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous trying to break through these walls with any of these troops, unless you want to use bombers, which you do in a GiBoCC, but you still got all these buildings down here that are going to take over your bombers. You won't be able to get through the second layer of walls. So you find a single layer of walls to come through instead. Not as much over here to deal with. I mean, yeah, the roaster can reach, but not until you've taken out a bunch of other buildings. Your biggest problem over here, your biggest threat is the multi-mortar, because it's going to be able to hit you on the outside of the base. You could come from the top and work your way down, just kind of cut through all of this. But if you do that, you're going to have to go through a lot of distance where you're being just generally hit by a variety of defenses. And that's going to deplete your army so much so that by the time you finally do get to the builder hall, if you even get there, you're not going to have a whole lot of gusto left. And you've got the Mega Tesla, the cannon, and the giant cannon there that are all going to be able to hit you. And depending on how close you get and what you're using, obviously the archer towers. So in a base design like this, ideally you can look at it and within just a few seconds tell, okay, I want to come from this side over here and blast my way through this wall and work my way into the builder hall. But once you've got that, now you've got to decide, okay, how many giants do I drop? How do I protect my bombers and so on? I do all right with it. Yeah, 57-2, that's not too bad. A lot of times it's a defensive win in the big scheme of things. Yeah, if you're going up against max players, you're not going to do as well. Now, if he doesn't have any traps outside this top wall, I should be able to distract those guard post troops. Ah! No, leave me alone! Leave me alone! Take out the giant cannon. He's hitting too many of our cannon carts. Then again, it's the same analysis that I did on the base, is what I just said. I took a look at where the high hit point structures were, where I could break through the wall most effectively and most quickly to get my troops into the nice. To get my troops into the base to do their damage. And not too bad, it ended up being a 59-2. So taking a look at his base, and we're just talking about GiBoCC right now. If I came up from over here on the right, tons of buildings to chew through before I could ever even get close to the builder hall. That ain't good for any attack strat. I don't care what you're using. Even if you were using a P.E.K.K.A cards, because obviously both cannon carts and P.E.K.K.A.s got nerfed. I wouldn't come from the right on a base like this. I just wouldn't do it. You can come up from the bottom, but again, the distance to the builder hall, that's a 3-star attack. And you're not going to 3-star. 3 stars are few and far between anymore with the level of defenses. And as you can see, even though his walls are not maxed, his buildings are maxed. So I'm not even going to try for a 3-star strategy on this guy. I'm going to come up as quickly as I can to the builder hall. So this bottom side here, this is out. Plus there's too many walls to work through. Left side I could do. It would work. We've got low hit point structures here. Just one high hit point structure in the form of that gold storage. But at the same time, we've also got some more level 8 walls to work through than we do from the top. And the top has all low hit point buildings, structures. And also coming from the top gets me to the giant cannon more quickly. Even though we're no longer worried about the giant cannon for our battle machine, I'm still worried about the giant cannon for the rest of my troops. Because, I mean, if they cluster up, which cannon carts are wont to do, then I'm going to end up inevitably with a giant cannonball coming through them. It never fails. It always manages to hit them and take them out. So that's why I would start my deployment from up there like that. Double eyebrow base, great. Another base that's great for air. I would normally bring minion drops in from the top left of this base. But since we're trying to do this with GiBoCC, I'm going to have to distract that archer tower to come down from the top. Again, coming as quickly as I can to the town or builder hall. Let's drop a single giant. And then I'm going to drop my battle machine. He will change directions fairly quickly. Or maybe not. Okay. Okay, now we want to open up the top of the base so we drop another bomber up there. Now this one is not going well at all, is it? For some reason my touches didn't work. My troops didn't drop as I dropped them. Oh well. Win a few, you lose a bunch. Can I at least get the 2-star? Thank you very much. See, now I'm paranoid after the beginning of the stream where I forgot to kick it over to the live feed and had it on the interim screen. I keep looking up at the software I use to stream to make sure that it's actually showing you guys the live feed. Nope, he's going to die. So that's it. 55% 2-star. Man, I'm on fire today. One more star, and then I can get away from using GiBoCC. Sure, of course, it would have to be a bracket base. Alright, let's see if we can... Alright, let's take this from the side opposite of the roaster this time. We're going to go as fast as we can to the builder hall and as fast as we can to the giant cannon. Let's get rid of these 2 army camps first so they don't become a problem. Send in our distractions and then drop our bombers to disrupt the pathing. And we'll put him over there, bring that there. Alright, we got a decent enough spread. We've got troops everywhere. The question is, can they survive long enough to get in and do the damage we need? Giant cannon is down. Roaster is distracted. Battle machine's life seems to be doing... Ooh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Lost the battle machine. But we got the 2-star, and I think it's going to get another couple percentage points. Are we going to get a little snow with a bomber up there? Nope. Ah, well. 57% 2-star. All right, and... Bum-ba-da-bum. Got the boxer giant one out of the way. Now we get the 15% builder boost, which is awesome. We will claim that clock tower potion. Now I can go back to using what I like to use. Back to Minion Drops. With this bracket base, I typically just go for the 2-star again and try to get around a mid-50s. And this is the way I usually do it. Send in the battle machine on the right to distract that roaster when he finally gets over there. And hopefully the drop ships get up there to distract and drop some skellies on the air bombs so that we don't lose our minions. And we lost the battle machine. But it should be about a 55 too. Oh, nope. We're going to lose our beta minions. It's only going to be 53. Anybody else buy the gold pass beside me? I'm using it to get all my stuff upgraded on the home village. 7 minutes left. KVN game's coming along nicely. Everything is maxed except for the walls. Even there, I've got 6 of the walls done. So that'll be maxed by the time we get to Builder Hall 9. Knock on wood in June. Hair knocked. Roughly the same. Got 2 levels on the giant or on the gem mine, but other than that, everything is maxed on the base but the walls. I decided to go ahead and upgrade from the level 5 walls to level 6. I'll probably take the walls to level 7 before we get to Builder Hall 9. I haven't decided yet. Say Knocked, Tear, Hair Knocked, KVN, and Clash Maniac are the ones that I'm currently running Gold Pass on. So, oh, they beat us by 4%. You dog. And we'll see this one. Just kind of turn it in your head. Somebody was asking, you know, how to beat these bases. And I told them what you need to do is learn how to turn the base in your head so that you can run your attack regardless of the way the base itself is actually positioned on the game grid itself. And that's what I just did. I saw the base from a different angle in my head and attacked it from that angle. A little slow on the deployment of the battle machine, and that's going to cost me. But not that much. This must not be a max base. I think we'll get that cannon. Maybe. Come on. Oh. Yes! 64% 2-star. That should be enough for a win. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, that's not going to work. I'm telling you, man, this base is good. It's got my typical strong hub design. I grabbed the wall layout from somebody else, but moved a few things around and came up with the rest of it on my own. The way I've actually got all the defenses and hidden defenses positioned in there. Again, running minion drops. Not going to come from the top of this base up here because that would be suicide. We're going to come from the bottom somewhere. Question, do I want to come from the left or the right? I'm going to come from the left. Let them get in there and distract the air bombs. I think we can take out a couple of buildings. Here. That's too close to the archer there. Now we got to distract that roaster. Come on, dropships, get down there. Well, that's it for our beta minions. 42%. All right, so what do we do with the battle machine? As soon as he goes around that inside set of walls, we're gonna be toast. So let's see if we can grab a few percentage. We'll get the 2-star. But can I get it up to 60%? I don't know. If I get another snap, I should be able to. There we go, 61%. That's going to be it, though. Now, Harry, if you're still on with us, you were talking about using drop Mitch. One of the keys to drop Mitch, and you'll catch this in my video if you watch it, is using the maybe your first 5 beta minions, give or take, to take out things around the edge of the base. And that works pretty well with minion drops, too. So when you get there, it just takes so long from, you know, freshly unlocking the drop ships to get them upgraded. Not as bad if you're running the gold pass, though. Well, I mean, as you do the challenges, you're going to build up a fair amount of elixir you can use to do the upgrade. Oh, he got us. But also, you'll get that rune of builder elixir. That'll make a pretty big difference in the progress. So we're going to take out this one, that one, that one, and that one. And actually, you know what? I'm going to... We're going to focus over here. No, don't go after the stupid archer. Go after the air bombs. How long does it take to get drops to 14? A long time. I think it's the better part of a month. Although, like I said, not as bad now between the magic items and the rune of builder elixir and stuff that you get with the gold pass. It'll go a lot more quickly with those. How many more do I need? 2 more stars. All these layouts are the same. I mean, they've got different wall orientations, but I mean... Now, let's try a little bit higher risk on this one. Let's come from... let's try coming from the left, or the right. Timing with the drop ships is what's really tricky. It's getting them in there so that as one goes down, the next one picks up can be tough. Especially when they bunch up like they did up at the top, because now they're all taking splash damage together. We'll be lucky to get the 2 on this one if we get it. Come on, beta minions. Swing around and get it. Don't get taken out by the air bombs. Last beta minion. Can he do it before he gets taken out? No, he cannot. High risk didn't pay off that time. So close. That's a defensive win if I ever saw one. Alright, so again, talking about orientation of the base and seeing it in your head. This time you'll notice this person switched the position of the air bombs and the roaster in this bracket's base. Likewise, minor differences in the positioning of archer towers and double cannons. Not enough to make that big of a difference, especially not when dealing with an air attack. Knowing that there would probably be some mega mines set to air down there, that's why I waited. Drop the rest of the minion horde afterwards. Alright. Let's see how this works out. I dropped my battle machine on the wrong side. Still got the 2. No, but I don't think so. Those air bombs are doing way too much damage to my beta minions. Man, it's going to be another just barely. Hey, Beast. Alright. That finishes off the last of the builder base challenges, I believe. Yep. And we get 5 wall rings and 1 million in gold. We're up to 1,100 points. Can you add me? What do you mean, as a friend? I'm full. Let's see if there's anybody that hasn't been on in a while. Let's drop a meat. We'll drop AJ. Destroyer. Looks like these guys aren't playing anymore. All right, there you go. G0Q. JP0. Oh. YCQ G0Q JP0. There you go, beast. Now let's see if this crashes still. Nope, they fixed it. Good. That was a bug in there. So your Builder Hall 6. You're not maxing, are you? Oh, you're upgrading the wrong things, buddy. So I would not max, or I would not... Well, it looks like you're maxing, so I'll just leave it at that. I would not max. The builder base is made for rushing. Get the Builder Hall 8 as fast as you can to get the offensive capabilities of it with the extra camps that you get at 7 and 8. And, of course, access to the higher level troops. As a Builder Hall 6 base, I think this base would go down pretty quick to most air attacks. I don't have a Builder Hall 6 I can test it with, though. If you go over to blog.clashmaniac.com, you'll see the bases I ran at Builder Hall 6. There was one Sidewinder that I used. That was my favorite base at Builder Hall 6. And I talk about that in the article and the video. That was the one I used most of the time while I was there, and it works really well. Focus on your key defenses and your splash. Key defenses right now, multi-mortar and roaster. On the troops side, let's see what you got going on for troops. Well, all right. So you're a ground guy, or working on it. You've been here for a little while. You got level 9 Night Witches and level 12 Beta Minions, so you can do a Mitch real soon. Got your hero to level 5. Hey, your offense is in pretty good shape, man. I like it. Don't know about the base. How's the base working out for you? There we go. Got all my builders cooking over here, man. I'll tell you what, between CWLs, the Gold Pass, the clan game that got over not too long ago, the clan games is coming up, I'm getting so much in resources. I had a bunch already when we started the update a week or so ago, week and a half ago, or whatever it was. And I've picked up so much more ever since, even on this game that I'm not even really playing that much right now. Trying to get to 3,000 trophies. That's not bad. Where were you? $2,443. Trying to think. Yeah, my Builder Hall 5 is at 2155. One of my Builder Hall 5 games. You got to be able to get pretty close to 3,000. Maybe 2,700. I haven't played Builder Hall 6 for a while, so I don't know. I know that Builder Hall 8 owns everything from at least 3,500 and up. So, might not make it actually to 3,000, but you should be able to get close to within a couple 300. Depends on how good you are at fighting Builder Hall 7s, which you're probably seeing a lot of already, because I know they're at 2,500. Heck, I see them down in the 1,800s on some of my games. This game, Note Vento, is actually taking on a couple of Builder Hall 8s. Sometimes wins, sometimes doesn't. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I've been going for a little over an hour. The object was to come in and talk a little bit about Town Hall 8 and actually do a rushed upgrade of Town Hall 8 on one of my games, which I completed. And that was on the Calavictus game. Even though you couldn't see the beginning of it because I had the wrong screen up. Where is he? Calavictus. There we go. Brand new Town Hall 9. So upgrading from 8 to 9. I should probably call it that in the title. Put a little arrow in there. Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 9. Rush upgrade. And BB play. There we go. So thanks a lot for hanging out with me for a little bit tonight, and I'll be back online. I'm going to probably start doing these a little more often now that I'm actually a little more active in the game in playing it. Just, you know, coming online around 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening Eastern time and streaming for about an hour or two. So kind of keep your eyes open, pop back through, and bring your questions. If you want me to take a look at your base, always happy to do that. We can talk about individual strategies or how to analyze a base or whatever you want. So y'all take care. Keep on clashing. Bye-bye.